Time for bed, Em.
Oh, I'm just watching one more ep.
Time for bed, Em.
Hang on, I'm nearly finished.
That can be done tomorrow.
Oh no, it's dirty.
The washing isn't going anywhere. Get to
But
bed.
I want to do it now. I've got to finish it. So you might have guessed it already, but the biggest mistake that night shift workers are making, whether you're new to the night shift game or you've been doing it for decades, is we do not prioritize sleep. We are self-sabotaging, and it's leading us to gain weight, to feel sad, to lose our friends, to get no sunlight. We are zombies. If we don't start prioritizing sleep, we are in for one heck of a rocky road. So throughout this video, I'm going to give you some very, very simple tips, little strategies that you can use to get your sleep back on track. Now, before you start doing anything crazy like buying expensive sleep aids that you might not be able to afford or that aren't actually very useful, I want you to ask yourself, how much sleep are you actually getting as a night shift worker? I'm listening to an audio book at the minute from Matthew Walker. He's a professor about sleep, and he is blowing my mind about the importance of sleep. And I think that's where the motivation to make this video actually came from. Too many times night shift workers come into work and they're high-fiving each other because they've only got 4, 5, 6 hours sleep, and they expect that they're going to be able to give their all and function effectively without making mistakes. And it's like a celebration. We have to stop celebrating having minimal sleep. It's right now that we need to start creating a routine for ourselves from when we get home from a night shift. So this may be different again for everyone, but what you do between getting home and going to sleep. Is it 20 minutes long or is it 2 hours long? You need to start thinking about some things that make you feel calm and relaxed, ready for sleep. For me, it's having a warm shower, brushing my teeth, having some sort of herbal chamomile, sort of lemon, ginger, honey tea. I also wear the blue light blocking glasses, which we've talked about many, many times on this channel, and I'll link a review above my head of the pair that we absolutely recommend. You could also use some aromatherapy, which we talked about in a video that I've recently just published about your first ever night shift and some tips if you've never ever done it before. What else? You could watch a little bit of TV is fine, but wear your blue light blocking glasses and maybe just watch one episode of a show rather than a full-length film. As you're finding a routine, my biggest tip here is to not force something that doesn't make you feel calm or comfortable. You'll hear some things that your colleagues are doing which work for them. Could be cooking, meditating, standing on their head doing a yoga pose, reading something that doesn't interest you. There'll be a range of things that other people are trying to wind down which work for them, but they just might not work for you. So don't force something that doesn't feel right. If this video is hitting a nerve for you and you're thinking, man, I wish I had known this sooner, please consider subscribing to this channel and giving us a big thumbs up. As you're thinking about the things that could make up your new and improved night shift routine, I want to talk about some things that you shouldn't include. The first thing is heavy conversation. If you find that a conversation with your housemate or a family member or your kids is brewing, you feel like it's turning into an argument, stop, park it, come back to it after you've had a few hours sleep and you've got a clear head. The second thing is caffeine. You've heard this before. We've talked about this many times on our channel and inside our blog, but try to avoid it 6 hours before you're trying to go to sleep. Now, this is different for everyone, but for me personally, I get home from a night shift at about 8:30. So I have to stop drinking caffeine, 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning. I need to stop and switch to something else. This includes coffee, tea, soda, and also chocolate. I always forget about the damn chocolate. The third thing is alcohol. Many times after night shift, we go to this really cute cafe across the road with an exceptionally long liquor license, and we have a good time. It's really fun. We get to talk and have a laugh and debrief about the shift, and often alcohol is served. The times I actually choose to have a drink are the mornings that I struggle. I might fall asleep really easily when I get home, but within a few hours, my eyes are open, I'm staring at the ceiling, and for the life of me, I cannot get back to sleep. So be very, very cautious with alcohol after a night shift. It's fine once or twice, but maybe just don't make it into a habit. Another thing is your meals. After night shift, we talk a lot about having a small, sustainable, delicious breakfast once you get home, but it's little. Try to avoid takeout or anything that's fried because it's gonna sit in your belly and probably cause a bit of nausea and bloating, which is also another video which I'll link above my head, which I highly recommend you checking out. So once you get into bed, another thing to think about is, are you using your device? Are you setting up your laptop and watching a movie? Have you got your phone with the blue light streaming into your eyes, which is playing havoc with your sleep hormone melatonin? I notice a significant difference in my quality of sleep if I go to bed looking at my phone, watching a movie on my laptop, compared to if I actually pick up a book and I read the pages. I bought myself a new little book light. Hang on, I'll get it. Here it is. So this is my little light that I simply put on the back of my book and read. Brilliant. Whether you choose your phone, your laptop, or a book to wind down, don't forget your blue light blocking glasses. But if you're not a huge book lover, but you really love sitting in bed and just winding down in bed when you're underneath the covers, have you considered Audible? I only just got on the bandwagon maybe 6 months ago and I love it. There's something so lovely about turning off all the lights, being under the covers. I have a little nice heat pack that I wrap around my belly because sometimes night shift just causes havoc with my stomach and digestion. So I feel like that helps at the end of the day. But listening to a story in the dark with something warm around me just really calms me down and really helps me sleep. Now, how I wind down for bed and what works for me may not work for you. So I want to leave you with a little project. I want you to really think about the time when you get home from a shift to when you go to bed. Think about some things that you can start to do consistently to speed up that downtime period to put you in a calm, relaxed mood so you're ready to get the 7 to 8 hours sleep that your body and mind absolutely deserve. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you got something out of it. If you did, give us a big thumbs up and consider subscribing to this channel. We really appreciate the support and we look forward to seeing you at the next video.